Hey everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo. And so we're not really asking like direct questions about love or money. We're just going to read whatever comes through. So we'll see. Any advice you need to hear. And right now I'm just asking about what's going on around you right now. This is for my Leo gang. No, Virgo. I just did Leo. We're on Virgo. Okay, this is for Virgo. Sorry about that. What is going on with my Virgo people? Just gonna go one more time so we can get a good clean reading. Okay, what's going on with my Virgo people right now? What's going on for Virgo? This is a new deck that was gifted to me, so it's still a little bit like tight and sticky, so we'll see. Oh, Virgo, it looks like you're in a little bit of stuck energy right now. Let's see, though. Okay. Why is the Seven of Swords here? And why is the Two of Swords here? So it's like you might be sort of in an energy right now of like lack, like not really being able to see solutions, feeling a little bit maybe depressed, down, sort of fear about like not having enough in some regard. And so it's like you're trying to make a decision, but you're kind of stuck. Like, I feel like this energy has you kind of stuck, like you can't really see which way to go. You're gonna figure it out. You're gonna figure out which direction to take. You've got a Page of Pentacles here, so you might not be really like too sure about yourself as you make this decision. Okay, all right, you're gonna be all right. You're gonna be all right. You're gonna make a decision. You're gonna make a decision that's gonna pull you out of this stuck lack energy. Maybe you already have made some kind of decision to pull yourself out of this energy, but you're still kind of feeling a little bit of residue about it. But whatever it is that you end up deciding, you're going to be able to pull this cloth off from over your eyes and see which way to go. And once you do, there's going to be a little bit of enthusiasm there, because I think it's either, if it hasn't happened for you yet with this decision, something is here that you were really stuck about because you've been like feeling in a space of like not having enough. This is where there are like solutions, but you cannot see them. This is down pressed. This card speaks about just being broke down pressed. I don't know if this has to do with your money, but there are definitely a lot of pentacles here. But it could have something to do with love. Only you really know your story of sort of where you've felt stuck. But you've got angel energy on this decision. that you're making, you're going to make the right decision, because following this decision, and if you haven't made it yet, just know that you will make the right decision. And if you have made it, know that if you've been in doubt, like pages can kind of be not 100% sure of themselves. So if you're in doubt that you made the right decision, don't worry, because you've got a whole Wheel of Fortune here, and this Wheel of Fortune is turning right towards the Ten of Pentacles, and this is a state of security where you have everything you need. And this can include love, money, security. This is like just an abundant, sweet scene. There's a lot of warmth here. This is like a feeling of home. So trust yourself that you are making the right decision. Trust yourself here. This is gonna be a good outcome for you. I just want to get some more information on this Seven of Swords. Like, what is going on here? I don't know if you're dealing with somebody around you who's like a little bit, so first of all, let's start at the center. Like, as you make this decision, you're going to start to see things shift and change, yeah? You're going to see rapid shift and change. I don't know if you're going to be going on a trip. I don't know if you're going to be traveling, or if this is just fast forward momentum. Once you have made this decision, that you're just going to find your footing and just be like, and this may already be in action for you, but this is fast forward momentum. Again, sometimes travel, but also this just speaks of movement, swift, direct, organized movement. Yeah. And this is coming off the heels of whatever decision either has been made or will be made. This is like your current energy. So I have a feeling that if you haven't taken action yet, you already know what you need to do. Trust yourself. You're going to be all right here. You're going to be all right with what you're deciding to do. I don't know if you are making a decision to cut somebody out who's been a sneaky person, someone who's been deceptive, someone who's been impulsive. I don't think this is your energy, because when you're sitting in this energy, you're not really, this guy's got his footing. This is a person who like leaves one foot in, one foot out, leaves a couple of swords behind, so he's got something to come back for, but is not on the level, is not up front, is not a person to be trusted. Sometimes this can speak about like things not being said, but that's just not really how this card is pulling at me right now. This is an energy of somebody who's impulsive. They ride in, they ride out, they ride in, they ride out. And you know, with this Seven of Swords, when they come back in, they've got all the swords in their hand just to stick right through your heart, so that you end up in that Three of Swords lack energy. So if you have someone around you and this is what has to do with the decision, I would say you're making a good decision if it involves cutting this energy out, because this is definitely, with Seven of Swords and Knight of Swords, I would say this is an impulsive person who does not know what they're doing. They come in, they come out, they come in, they come out, and they rock your world upside down every single time they come in and they go out again. But this is you, where this rounds out to. This is you saying, this is someone coming in with a cup of love, you know, and you're just like, nope, no thank you. Sitting quiet under your tree, in your peace, in your self-protective mode, and just saying like, no thank you to this cup. So I just have a feeling that probably this has to do with a person that you're making this decision about, that someone who has left you feeling a huge sense of lack. You know, that whenever this person comes in, you're just left feeling like down and broke and like sad and like unable to like figure things out, sitting here with a blindfold over your eyes, you know. So I think if you're in this stance and making a decision to refuse this cup, it looks like a good decision, because that energy is just like, this is not a good mix right here. So if you have someone like that around you who taps in and taps out, and isn't, that you never feel like you have the whole truth, and this person causes disruption. This may be a person who doesn't know how to deal with conflict, that anytime conflict arises, anytime you try to talk about your feelings, they just dip out, because they don't really know how to come to the table and have a conversation about what's wrong. They just don't have the ability. Yeah, so they impulsively come in, things get a little rocky and they just bolt back out impulsively. So yeah, good on you if you are sitting under your tree with your arms crossed and saying, no, thank you anymore. No, thank you anymore. Take all your swords and hit the road. That's just what I feel like is going on for you right now. And you've got beautiful momentum to this, you know. I feel like this is clarity. This is clarity here. And like I said, when you make this decision, everything's going to shift out of this lack, and you're going to hit that Wheel of Fortune moment, and it's turning for you right into everything you need and want. So sometimes people come in, and when we let them come in and come in and come in, they block our blessings. And sometimes when we shut that door, we can't believe the magnitude of the blessings that start pouring in for us. And then we have that realization that this person was literally blocking our blessings. So if you have someone shady around you like that, don't let that person block your blessings, because you have some real abundance in front of you, Virgo. Okay, what is coming up for Virgo around the bend? And I'm asking about, you know, up to the next few months. So this could really be, you know, a week, a month, 2 months, whatever. I don't know your timeline. So I'm just asking about the general near future. This is for my Virgo people. I'm just watching the progression, and I just feel like, Virgos, that you guys are getting stronger. You're getting stronger at knowing what you need and want, and what you don't want, and what doesn't work for you. Good for you. Okay, I'm just gonna go one more time. Time for my Virgo tribe to shine. So what's coming up in the near future for my Virgo people? Sometimes we have to just be a little patient with the cards. You know? Sometimes they just take a while to talk. What's going on in the near future for my Virgo people? Damn, Virgo. All right, all right. I tell you that every sign in this general reading cycle has had repeat cards from their present to their future. It's like jarring how much that's happening. Oh, wow. Okay. What is this moon card here for? So first of all, it's like, you, through making this decision, you're going to be sitting in your emperor mode. And sometimes when emperor comes out, like if this were referencing someone that you were dealing with, I would be like, oh boy, you know, here's this guy. But I would say that like this is a good place for you to be in the upcoming future. This is where you make the decisions, and you get a little bit rigid about like what you let in and how people step to you, and how, you know, what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate. And you have the moon card here, but then you have the high priestess here. And so this is like, this is you tapping into your intuition and finally listening. Finally listening. You can see through the dark when you're in your high priestess mode. You can see the unknown when you're in your high priestess mode. This is like you tapping into your higher knowing, your intuition. And all you have to do to tap into her is to just get quiet and to listen. Focus on your breath, get quiet, take 5, 10, 15 minutes and just meditate and get super quiet. And if you can practice that practice, I'm telling you, if you're even a little bit intuitive, you can grow your intuition so fast just through the practice of meditation. So it works best when you're able to still your mind and get quiet. But you will be able to see through this, whatever's hidden from you. See, you've got the Magician here too. This might be here to say that you're going to be able to see through anyone who's being like a trickster with you, anyone who's coming in to manipulate you, and they're like showing up like they're not. You're going to be able to see through the bullshit. You really are. You are in your power right now. You're moving into your power in the near future. And you're going to be able to see this. In some decks, this high priestess has her eyes closed, but she's got eyes on the top of her eyelids. And this is a seer in the dark. This is somebody who can see more than what meets the eye. So if any energy is coming in around you, you're going to be in your emperor mode. Like, nope, this is how I like things done. This is how things are done in my world. This is how I like my world to be. And that's friggin' amazing. You know, it's like you're going to be continuing to say no to whatever that energy was in the past. I feel like this Seven of Swords person is a persistent person in your life. I feel like this is a person who you might have had trouble like distancing yourself from them because they're constantly like coming in and offering you this cup of love, but you're going to stay strong. You're going to stay strong. You really are. And you're going to find your passion for life. You know, and you're going to find like a new zest for life. You really are. This is like, this guy is looking at this wand like, wow, look at this cool wand. Like, that's my wand, you know? And he's just like, he's in the, like, almost like learning phases of like how to walk the walk with this big new, like newfound powerful stick that he has. So this is talking about getting passionate about life. You're gonna be strong. You're not taking any BS from this Seven of Swords person. I can really see that with this. And if you're not sure, this Four of Cups is here as advice to go ahead and trust yourself on closing that door. You know, this is a repeat message for you. And so, and if this is what you're doing, this is just here to say good job. Good job. Your intuition knows better about this stuff that's coming in. This can talk about like watch out for anyone who's sort of you know, manipulative or like a trickster, like people who don't show you who don't show their whole hand. This is like a person who's good at the gambling table. I don't know why that's coming out, but that's a message that came out for someone. So yeah, this is someone who's good at a poker face, but she will know, you will know when you're in your high priestess and you're listening to your intuitive inner knowing, you will know. You will know this when it shows up and you will be like, nope, no, thank you. Right in your emperor throne. Emperors and empresses, they don't really need a second party to make them whole and complete. So I think that might be part of the message too, is that you don't need another half to make you complete. You're not a half, Virgo. You're a whole. You are a whole. You're not a half. You're a whole entire being of light. So remember that, like when that void comes up and you miss that person, if that is what comes up for you, just remember that you know, another person does not make you complete. Another person does not make your happiness. It's about getting happy on your own, listening to your intuition, getting into your power on your own and getting really strong, because what happens when you do that? You've got a divine connection coming in for you. You've got a Lover's card here, and this is not in any type of placement about making a choice. Although you do have a lot around making a decision in the first part of the read, but that's not what this is coming in as. This is coming in as a divine partner on your path. Okay, listen. This is also a repeat message. This is a repeat message. Don't take the cup from the Seven of Swords. It's gonna block this divine connection for you, okay? It's gonna block this divine connection if you keep messing around with this Seven of Swords and you don't like, yeah, okay. So this is like a blaring message for you to shut this down. Shut the door. Shut the door on this Seven of Swords person. Keep your arms crossed. Deny that cup of love. Do not let this person keep coming in and messing you up. That might be what this magician is about. But stay in your higher knowing, stay in your power. You will know, because you have an entire King of Wands coming in for you. This is like a really attractive person. This is a king. This is not a page. This is not, you know, this is not a knight. This is an entire king coming in for you. This could be a fire sign coming in for you, although I don't dive too deep into what the cards mean in terms of signs, but, you know, occasionally if it's tapping in, I will tell it. So this might be a Leo, Sag, Aries person coming in for you. And you're going to know when you meet this person. This is going to be like soul recognition, like that. You're going to know. There's going to be ease with this person. You're going to know in your intuition that this is like a safe to love type of person. But again, Virgo, if you're still mixing in this old energy with this type of person, this is going to block your blessings. And you have a lot of blessings coming in just by, you know, choosing yourself, choosing what's best for you, choosing what makes you happy, not choosing the things that tear you down and put you in lack mode and put you in Five of Pentacles mode, where you can't see up from down and you can't see any solutions around you. When we continue to choose those things, our blessings cannot make their way to us, because we get stuck in a lack mindset and all we can focus on is what's wrong, right? And so what do we get? More of what's wrong. It just keeps kind of returning to us, more of what's wrong, right? So when we can shut the door on those things that bring that kind of havoc into our lives, and we get kind of future oriented and get into our intuition, get into our power, then we open the door for these beautiful, abundant blessings to come in. You know, we got to close the door on the wrong one so the right one can enter. That's all I'm going to say. But you do you, Virgo. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your destiny. And what I am here to tell you is that you have an opportunity in front of you, if you haven't already made it, to make a decision that's going to shift your whole path. And you have a lot of good things waiting for you on the other side. So take care of you, Virgo. Make good decisions for you. And remember to always ask yourself, does this make me happy? Does this bring me joy? And if the answer is no, then the answer is no. And we say no to those things that do not bring us joy and that do not bring us wholeness and happiness, all right? Hopefully this resonated with you. If it did, you could like, share, and subscribe to the channel. It helps me grow the channel. And if it didn't resonate, you can always watch your sun, moon, and rising. You know, you might get some more information that's relevant there for you. And ultimately, I appreciate you being here, and I so appreciate your support in helping me grow this little channel and getting it off the ground. All right, thanks, Virgo. Take care.